everybody, literally everybody knows that the GST is a big deal. Experts have hailed it as the most significant reform of the past several decades, and with good reason. So I'm sure you know the GST is big, but do you know why the GST is so big? That, my friends, is the whole purpose of this course, to help you understand the ins and outs of the GST. Since GST is going to revolutionize the tax structure, it makes sense for us to start with what the current state of affairs is today. After which, we will see how the GST is going to change our lives. We'll talk about the GST in detail, exactly what taxes apply, the terminology used, and how it will help the domestic industry, etc. We will also learn about the taxable event when the government can levy the GST and run through a brief timeline of how the GST came to be. Let's begin with the current tax structure in the Indian economy. It can be broadly divided into two main categories, the direct taxes and the indirect taxes. The name itself suggests that the direct taxes are borne by the person liable to pay, that the burden of such taxes cannot be shifted. Whereas in indirect taxes, the burden of tax can be shifted. The person liable to pay tax can collect tax from somebody else and then pay it to the government. The GST falls under the indirect taxes category, and that's what is going to be our area of focus. The current indirect tax structure can further be divided into two broad categories, the central tax and the state tax. The central tax is levied by the central government and the state tax is levied by the various state governments. Just a little warning before we move ahead. The number of indirect taxes which exist in our tax structure today is mind-boggling. Under the central taxes, you have the service tax, CST, customs duty, excise duty, additional excise duty, CVD, SAD, excise duty under the Medicinal and Toiletries Preparation Act, and surcharges and cesses on all of these central taxes. Phew! And that's just not it. On top of all of these central taxes, there are also the state taxes, which include VAT, purchase tax, octroi and entrance tax, entertainment tax, luxury tax, taxes on lottery, betting and gambling, and surcharges and cesses on all of these taxes as well. So, when you combine the central and state taxes, there are just way too many taxes in the current tax structure. Just too many. You agree, don't you?